Welcome back after a week-long hiatus. The Bulls Talking Ball are so back. This is it. Final show of the semester. Let me just say quickly before we get into everything, it's been an absolute ride. Thank you to all 5 who have listened in total throughout the whole semester. We really, really appreciate it. But no, seriously, this has been so much fun. Chris and I kind of just did it just to mess around. And we have just continually been doing a shitty job. But thank you for keeping us on the airwaves. We appreciate it. We know we are not smart at all. So thank you so much. Thank you to all the guests who have come on the show. Thank you to everyone who's listened. Thank you to our fantastic producers. Cam, I don't know where you are right now, but best of luck in your future endeavors. And anything else anybody else want to say? Any semester recaps? Anything, their highlight, low light of the semester? Ben? Give him the mic. Ben, highlight of the semester.
I got to think.
You have to think?
I don't know.
So there's been no highlights?
It's been a pretty boring semester for me.
Well, your life moved from a 1 to a 4.
Yeah, I was about to say, what about the relationship we built? You had no idea Chris and I existed.
I'm holding it. Move your head towards a.
No,
It's my show, dude.
I'd say meeting you
Well,
clowns.
thank you.
Clowns, yeah.
Thank you. Same goes to you. You were the highlight of my, not only my semester, my life. You actually light up my world. If I'm ever feeling down, I just think about your life, and it makes me feel a lot better.
My hairline. Yeah.
So
Whenever you feel sad, just think about my hairline.
Like,
and
I
enjoy
actually-
your face.
I do that with other people's lives too. Like if someone's like, "Oh, this happened, that sucks," or "This happened, that was shitty," I'm like, "I got a boy named Ben, and your life is 10 out of 10 compared to him." So, Chris, anything you want to add? You met a girlfriend.
Yeah,
That's pretty exciting. Or the worst thing
Unfortunately.
that could have ever happened, right?
I know. Unlike Ben.
Nah, but that's okay. We'll get him.
I'm
We'll get
happy
him
I
next
met
semester. Ben. Oh, also early happy birthday to Ben.
Yeah, Ben turns
30 years old.
Ben,
Woo!
Ben turns 30 on Friday, aka
30
Cinco
years
de
old,
Mayo.
baby. All right,
It's Curry year for Ben.
you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get into it. So, not only did we go on a 2-week hiatus, which is crazy because since the last time we did an episode, I'm pretty sure the play-in just ended or the playoffs were just about to start for the NBA. And now we're already in the second round. So we have the Nuggets against the Suns, the Lakers and Warriors, 76ers Celtics, and Knicks versus the Heat. So let's just go. I wrote a little couple things about the NBA second round. So game 1 of the Western semifinals between the Warriors and the Lakers were last night. Jordan Poole takes a dumbass 3 at the end of the game. LeBron and AD combined for 84 minutes, and AD scored 30 and had 23 boards, and a huge, huge game 1 win. If you're the away team and you're not the favorites, if you can split away in Golden State, that's huge for the Lakers, and it doesn't really matter what happens game 2. I guarantee you, honestly, AD and LeBron, maybe most likely AD won't play that much, but biggest
agree.
takeaway from the Lake show stealing game 1 in San Francisco.
I think it's massive for the Lakers. Obviously, everyone knows the Warriors are good at home. Them dropping that, I think it's going to lower their confidence. And then going back to LA, I think it's going to be tough for Golden State. I had the Kings playing the Warriors. I mean, the Lakers in
Me
this.
too.
And I had the Lakers coming out, and I still have the Lakers coming out in 6 here.
I mean, it's easy when they've won game 1.
That's true. Yeah, true. But
Actually,
still,
at the end of this, we're going to get into our updated predictions. Oh, let's just to recap for everybody. I had Nuggets, Bucks winning it all. What did you have?
I had Suns, Bucks
winning.
winning it all.
I knew we both picked the Bucks to win
Yeah.
it all.
I mean,
So-
yeah, Giannis got hurt.
That just shows the only game they won is when he didn't play, which is crazy. But I mean, it's crazy that was like the biggest storyline, but now it just feels like old news. So I don't even want to talk about it. In the other series, which also doesn't feel like it has much of a conversation, Nuggets make easy work of the Suns in back-to-back games. Chris Paul's out games 3 through 5 apparently now.
Chris Paul's pretty washed.
So I mean, he's still their starting point guard.
I'd rather have a Cameron Payne legacy game, to be honest.
Can't agree with that. So now we're just looking at all-time legacy performances from your boy, your man who you ride harder than anybody else in the world, Kevin Durant.
Hell yeah.
And one of Kendall Jenner's exes, which is what he's most known for, Devin Booker, needing a legacy game to even make this even close to a series. I mean, I know the MVP is a regular season award, but Jokic is the man. Will you disagree?
Warriors lost the first 2 games.
Yeah, against the Kings, an unproven playoff team in their first playoff series since 20 years, not against
Suns
the
will
back-to-back
Suns will win
MVPs.
6.
Suns are 1-6 against
Suns will win 6.
Wow. So the Suns don't lose.
Guaranteed.
Not, I don't know. That's, well, then bet it. I mean, those are crazy odds you'd get. I don't agree with that at
Guaranteed.
all. You guarantee it. Well, you know what? Honestly, if there's a show to make really bold predictions, is this one because we ain't fucking coming back this semester. So
Suns
it makes sense.
Suns will guarantee win that series most likely in 6.
What makes you think that?
What?
What makes you think that?
No, I disagree.
Like where is the lining from this? Because it wasn't even close in the first 2 games.
Yeah, they lost. They lost a home game. They lost 2 away games. They'll come back home. They'll win it 2, and then probably I'm expecting a close game in Game 5, and they'll win. And they'll have all the confidence going back to Phoenix, and they'll win in 6.
I don't see them winning 3 in a row.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, do it right now. If you
Okay,
really
then that gives me awful odds. I could just go in my book and get better odds.
No, but you got to put your money where your mouth is.
Not with Ben.
Ben risk 50, Chris risk 20. Come on, I feel with you.
I get better odds on the book. I'm not.
He's scared. No, he's scared.
Yeah,
He knows
I would rather get my money to a book than Ben.
He knows that it's just he's got to predict Durant, but yeah, that's banana land. I'm really confused why you would say 6.
We'll see.
I don't know, but there's no backing besides like
I just said
that
it.
Just sounds like
I just said exactly what's gonna happen.
that just sounds like banana land.
Whoa.
It's not gonna happen
Maybe
in 6.
Yeah.
No,
Ed?
That means they have to win every single game from now on out. They're down 2-0.
I agree with you. I said very unlikely to happen, but if it does,
It is
I'm
unlikely. But
fine.
it's gonna happen.
That's like being like
you're lucky it's the end of the semester.
that's being like take one step and there's a 0.001% chance of dying. I'm taking the step.
I would love to take that step.
All right. Well, this is not a psychology podcast. It's a sports podcast.
Suns
but
and 6. Suns
You're
and
more
6.
than welcome. Okay. I mean, that's banana land. But
Oh,
then
I forgot to
again,
print out the picture.
we literally will be. This is recorded on tape forever, which has not been the beneficial thing for me most of the semester. But we have this tape forever and ever, so we can come back to this and we can hear all of our crazy predictions. And we'll find out what happens in the West. So your Western Conference Final prediction is Lakers Suns.
Yes.
That'd be sick. I mean, all.
No matter what, the East is pretty. Well, actually, East is fun, but the West, the West is gonna be awesome
Well,
regardless. The what? All the players right now, I do agree with you.
It's so sick. Like if you don't have a dog in the fight, I can understand Miami Knicks not really catching your eye, but I mean being a Knicks fan, so who cares? And then obviously Celtics with Embiid's going to play tonight. Celtics 76ers, whatever.
Yeah,
Let's
that's a
move.
fun
All right,
series.
great transition. Moving on to the East, the Philadelphia 76ers and James Choke Playoff Harden has kind of rewritten that narrative. And I know what you were talking about the Oh no, it was Nick Cox telling me about the Max Kellerman. Did you see that clip of this just in? Where like these two like analysts were like Max Kellerman was like, he was like, it's very possible that we could get a throwback James Harden performance. And these 2 other bonehead analysts were like dying laughing about him. Like James Harden can't do that. And he does it. He does a Rockets James Harden performance.
Like
They
45
steal
of them.
one at TD Garden. Huge. And Embiid's back tonight. The official, which I guess we can add in there. Now the official NBA MVP, which I guess they don't do the NBA awards anymore. Or if they do, they're not going to get any ratings because everyone knows who the friggin' award winners were.
Their money probably goes somewhere else. So I can't really say on the show.
Oh, really?
They probably lost their show budget to help another league out.
I didn't know that.
Probably.
That's a great question. I don't know. I should have looked it up. But so I'm not as concerned as Boston as I am for the Suns. But with Embiid coming back, that's pretty crazy. And for them to steal one already without Embiid on the road,
I'm a Harden guy.
what do you think about the outlook of the rest of the series?
I think it goes a distance. I could see a 7-game run, that's for sure. I like Harden, so I was very happy to see him have that big game. I don't know, like I don't like dislike anybody on the Celtics. I don't know, like the Celtics are just like, I'm kind of sick of just like the Brown, Tatum. Like I don't know, like I like the difference. I'm happy like Harden's like on Philly and with Embiid. I'm happy like Embiid's like hopefully healthy and can actually play.
So
in
what
these
you
games.
dislike about the NBA is what I personally and I think other fans really like about the NBA is that 2 really good players have stuck together on the same team for a while.
No, like I like that because like I stopped really watching the NBA when Durant went to the East initially and LeBron went to the West. That's kind of when I stopped. Not because of that. It was just like
when Durant stopped having the easiest road to the finals, you stopped watching.
Sure. But I don't know. Like, there's just something. I don't know. Like, I'm just kind of tired of the Tatum Brown thing. Like, obviously, it's good that like they're loyal and stuff. Like, it's good to have like loyal players in the league. But I don't know. Like, I don't like. I just don't think they'll ever. I don't know. There's just something about it I'm kind of tired of.
Very close reports. Like, I don't know if Brown is either next year or this summer. It's free agent time, but it was very close to happening that KD was going to be a Celtic. It was going to be Brown and picks. But I mean, I don't know what a Celtics fan would say. I know, like, personally, like, if you ask like a Celtics fan, like, with their heart, they like Jaylen Brown more.
Yeah, probably. I would
Like,
say that too.
Basketball player
Tatum's
wise,
a
Tatum's
massive
better,
ball hog.
but they just like the way Jaylen Brown plays. And Jaylen Brown was better than him in the finals, not the overall playoffs.
yeah,
last year,
Tatum
but
was
in the
awful
finals.
in the
Tatum was awful in the
finals, yeah.
finals. I can understand what you're saying, and I like the 76ers too. I love Harden.
Kobe
I
was
like
pissed about
Embiid.
that
I
text,
love
by the way.
Tyrese Maxey. Didn't know Tobias Harris was on the team, but he's still there.
Yeah, I saw him like take a shot, and I was like, "Who is that?"
Did you see what Joe Mazzulla said? He like said something. He was like, "We got to make. It's my fault. I'm the coach. I have to have a better game plan." Were you not game planning for the 76ers the whole time?
Yeah,
before?
what?
Like,
That's
this
a
isn't a
weird
regular
Jose.
season back-to-back game where you just got caught on a back-to-back
It's like
because you were
home game 1 of the Eastern
had-
Conference Finals.
even if you were like, oh, we
Semifinals.
only prepared because we might have faced the Hawks, which you didn't think that. But I was just confused. It was like you weren't preparing for Embiid and Harden the second you found out you had the chance to play in the second round. Very confusing. So, all right, you say it goes 7. Who wins?
I think the Celtics.
Sixers.
I think the Celtics win 7, but I want the Sixers. To
I
win.
really don't even have like a confident pick. I'm very confident in the
Yeah,
Lakers,
I'm not
very
confident with
in the
it, but-
Nuggets.
Yeah, I'm very confident in the Suns. I'm very confident in the Lakers, and I'm not the Heat and Knicks. I'm not confident
Well,
at all.
it's great transition again.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. This has been awesome. I've watched pretty much every minute of it, and hand up right now, I think I maybe watched 2 full Knicks regular season games the entire year. Who they play on Christmas? Was it the Hawks again?
I watched that game.
They won on
Yeah.
Christmas. I don't remember who they played. I watched
The
their whole-
76ers. No, they lost against the 76ers on Christmas.
Oh, I lied.
I watched it.
Maybe it was Hawks the year before, whatever. I might have watched, like very not a lot of Knicks games, even when they were going on that crazy run post All-Star break. I don't know. Regular season basketball doesn't do it for me. I'm hopping
Mhm.
on late, but man, have these 2 games been like actually glued to the TV. So much fun. The Garden is fucking electric. And Miami goes ahead and steals game 1 because the Knicks couldn't make a 3 in the second half, quickly shooting. I think they shot, I don't know, maybe Ben, you can help me out and look up the box score of the game 1. I want to say they shot less than 30%. Oh my God, you could just be our stat guy for the rest of it. If I don't have
Yeah.
that's actually so easy. You could be our friggin' stat guy. Whatever. Knicks shoot less than 30%. Game 1, Jimmy Butler, all-time performance. Kyle Lowry, all-time performance. Kevin Love doing what he's like. One of the more hornier plays I can remember is Kevin Love outlet passes. How cool are they?
Yeah,
They just never get old. Him and Kyle Lowry had like 2015 throwback performances.
What?
Game 1 box score, and tell me what the Knicks shot from 3.
Speaking of Kyle Lowry throwback,
Yeah, he can throw it back real good. I mean, that ass is juicy. Oh my God, I forgot. So the Knicks come back in game 2. I know saying it's a must win when it really isn't a must win technically, but this was a must win. No Butler. Heat very smart to rest him. I did not realize that the next game's on Saturday.
yeah, what the heck?
That is 3 days of full travel, which makes
like
sense
them.
because I did not know that. And now you have Butler with 5 days of rest. You split 1 in New York. It's an all new series now in Miami. I'm slightly worried because Butler can just get whatever he wants. Shout out Isaiah Hartenstein, by the way. Shout out that Jew.
He's
played
not Jewish.
So he's not Jewish? What is he?
It's like German.
Oh.
It's not
Is he from
Steen.
American?
He's not. It's,
I said Stein.
yeah. He's
Yeah.
German.
Stein is
Steen, like Steen.
Steen Jewish or is Stein Jewish?
Steen. He's from.
Yeah,
He's
Stein.
German. He's
Isaiah
not. He's
Hartenstein.
not.
It's
he's
like
not
Harsht.
Jewish. He's not Jewish.
Whatever. He's been an absolute offensive board.
Frankenstein?
He's
Frankenstein.
Not,
You're
he's
right.
Not Jewish.
All right. Maybe he's Jewish. Maybe he's not.
Wait, Connor. What did you say? I know for a fact he's not.
3-point is 33. It looks like for for the next 20%.
For what? Yeah, they shot 20, Connor.
20%. And then what did they shoot game 2? I want to say it was in the 40s. You could tell that based on the way the offense is playing. Now, Julius Randle not playing game 1 hurt them, but their offense is also way less clunky without Randle. Now, Randle's always good for like his 20 to 25 bully ball points every single game, but they needed him a lot, especially without Butler. And then the Garden crowd was electric. Aaron Rodgers enjoying his new New York life at both games.
Game 2, 40.6.
Yeah. See, a huge number. You said 20 was the first game?
20.7 to 40.6.
Wow. So they went up 20% from 3. I mean, you're going to win. I think the Warriors actually shot 40% from 3 yesterday and lost, but you're going to win pretty much every game if your team's shooting 40% from 3 in today's NBA. So very exciting. Butler's going to be back for game 3. You're going to get a fully healthy Heat team besides Tyler Hero, which is huge because his numbers against the Knicks this year are nuts. And I'm super excited. I am super excited for every single series. So I think it's going to be Knicks, 76ers, and Lakers Nuggets. And you think?
Suns, Lakers, and Heat, Celtics.
So we only agree on one. Wow.
I want the
A
76ers.
lot of balls going on here.
I don't want the Celtics. I want the 76ers.
I also just picked, I'm pretty sure, every series favorite, which never happens. So one of my picks will be wrong, but I can't go against the Knicks.
Suns are guaranteed.
No segue.
Here, give him the mic. Give him the mic. Give him the mic.
That's cool. You like that?
All right. Welcome on Ben Thorgood to give his analysis on something.
I want to hear. Do you think Arsenal will come back in the Premier League?
We can talk about it, no problem, honestly. But what the fuck does that have to be a segue to Arsenal? What did I mention that was a segue to Arsenal? Just because they both are
Well,
sports?
Because it sounded like you're wrapping up NBA. So I
No,
want
I
to,
was gonna. No, don't worry about it.
want to throw a little.
No, Arsenal's dead meat, just like your love life. But you can give your take on why Arsenal will bring home the trophy. Come on, you Gunners!
You know, I'm not confident at all. But obviously, you know, when your team's that close, you've got to have some bit of faith. Right? 'Cause, yeah, we have to, you know, rely on City failing to win now, and you know we have tough schedule, tough schedule. Yeah, exactly. I think my hot take though for the Premier League this season, Chelsea get relegated.
Wow, and we can come back and look at this.
Yeah.
How many games are left? Can't be that many, right? 3, 4.
4, I believe, for Chelsea.
Oh wait,
yeah.
the season probably goes longer, right? Because the
And
World Cup. Do they end in late May anymore?
Yeah. Well, this year it's late May. Yeah.
Season. World Cup.
So I think
know.
Arsenal and like most other teams have 4 games, and City have 6 to play.
City has 6 games left, and what are they
In the
on points?
Premier
Are they
League.
tied on points?
They
They're ahead,
as of right now, they're 2 points ahead of Arsenal.
and they
with-
have 2 games in hand.
2 games in
So
hand.
they have to drop 6 points, and Arsenal has to go flawless.
Correct.
That, yeah. No, I mean, what are the
Um,
chances? Like, what are the statistics?
Over. Dude,
Probably less
yeah,
than
I
1%.
Arsenal to win the league is like
Probably.
our Man City to win the league right now is like minus 2,000.
Yeah, it's over.
No, I mean, yeah, we dropped stupid
it's Joe.
points
Have you seen those?
against.
It's Joe over.
It's Jover. It's Jover. dude.
We
Have you
dropped.
seen that meme? It's like it's Joe over, and then on the other side's Obama, and it's like we're Barack.
I think it was devastating when we dropped points against West Ham and Southampton, and that really kind of put the nail in the coffin
No,
for
the
us.
reason why Arsenal was up top is Man City actually dropped a lot of points at the start and made Arsenal look better.
Well, we've always had games in hand against City.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
It made Arsenal look better. when they
The
were
only
good.
chance that we have right now is City still have was it FA Cup final to play.
In Champions League.
So they have an FA Cup final to play against.
They're like G League team. and
Yeah, I
they're
mean
FA Cup
they've
final,
got Man United in the final, so they've got an easy run and they'll be in the final, and then but more importantly they've got Real Madrid in the semi final.
Yeah, my team, Real Madrid.
So our best bet is for them just to get absolutely dogged by Real Madrid to be tied and lose some points in the Premier League because of that. But yeah, I think Chelsea though can get relegated. They've got
I agree. I'm with you.
like
What position are they in right now?
12th, 13th.
And how many
15th.
points are they to drop and to go to 18th?
I think
How many points separate them and 18th?
9 maybe.
Wow. And they're ass
Um,
this year, right?
Wait, let me just double check that.
Yeah,
they're-
someone
they're
here's a
tw-
massive
they're 12,
Chelsea
9
fan.
points, and they've got. I'm pretty
you
sure
are.
they've got.
He doesn't
um,
remember you from previous
Yeah.
years.
So their next 4 games, right,
Who
Connor?
picks and chooses based on that?
They've got Forest next, which is a relegation battle. So
He's
know-
clowning on you.
Forest are actually trying to get out of the relegation fight,
How am I ever gonna survive?
and also Frank Lampard hasn't won a game yet.
Wow, he hasn't won a game?
No. No.
Hasn't he played for like 25 years and he never
He was
won?
an NYCFC legend.
Yeah.
The game after that, Man City.
Oh,
L.
That's gonna help me out.
After that, Man United.
L.
Oh.
Wayne
After
Rooney,
that,
hat trick, book it.
Newcastle.
Newcastle, Alan Shearer, hat trick, book it.
Alan Shearer hat trick. Yeah.
Oh, well,
I'm with
that's
you, yeah.
relevant. Holland broke the record. That's pretty nuts.
He did.
Isn't
yeah.
it crazy that like all the prolific goal scorers, like obviously he wasn't in his prime, but like Zlatan played, Ronaldo played in 2 eras of the Premier League. Vardy had that crazy good season. Mo Salah came close. Like, isn't it crazy that Shearer had that record for what, almost 20 years?
Well, yeah, but to be fair, it was a longest season at that point. So actually, Haaland broke most goals scored in a 32 game season, or is it 32? 38 game season. Sorry, my brain's fried. Sorry.
Well, he probably did score it in 32 games. He still
So
have 6 games left.
he broke that 38 game record a while ago, I think, and I think the record he broke today was the most goals ever scored in a Premier League season, because there used to be more games back in the day.
So that's crazy. So he'll probably finish. What is he at right now? 38.
Actually don't know.
39?
Do you remember? how
He'll
many
finish
it
with like
was?
44
I thought
and like
it
34
was
games played. That's nuts.
It's 30 something. But yeah, he did a nice little dink
I
over
think
the
the
keeper
record is
today.
34 because every time I broke it in FIFA, it would give me the notification.
So it was
Yeah, so it's
34.
34 is the record. I
Yeah.
knew that because it used to give me the
It's
notification.
34. 30
Um,
games.
Wow.
But-
In the Premier League too. That's not no
And-
Messi, Ronaldo.
first season,
Farmers League shit.
straight in to the first team, scored a couple of hat tricks. First few games. Ronaldo couldn't do
And
that.
talk about how hard it is, even how much of a world-class player you are. Talk about how hard the
Saudi
transition
Arabia.
is. Even how good you are. The transition from out of league to the Premier League. We saw with Timo Werner. He was a world-class striker, and now where the hell is he back on Leipzig?
And Haaland also went for a significantly cheaper than Mudryk.
Why was that? Because his contract was up this year with Dortmund. Like he was going to go for free if he didn't leave last year.
No, Mudryk, that Ukrainian superstar that plays for Chelsea, that doesn't even make the first team anymore.
Go, you're doing good.
Yeah, no, it's Arsenal tried to buy him for about 100 million, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, and then think about it. You got Jack Grealish up there. Mudryk. Who else are the big signings in the Premier League? Can you remember? Sancho, yeah, terrible. Pepe for Arsenal.
Pogba was big.
I think.
Oh, Enzo Fernandez is he like
correct, Enzo.
top
I think
something of all time?
all of those players
Kepa.
are. All
Chelsea's
of
made some bad signings.
those players. Aubameyang.
Was he a lot? Oh,
Go-
speaking of those big guys, whatever happened? Oh, you mentioned Pepe. Where is he now?
Nice.
Damn, he was so bad.
Yeah, no, Nice. No, that's the old
No,
guy.
not the Portuguese one.
Yeah. Yeah. No, well,
Champions League predictions?
Champions League. City to win it.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't
yeah.
think they win the treble, and
I
they
mean,
never get it done in Europe.
It's whoever wins City, Real Madrid.
What's the other half? What's the other two?
It's Inter.
Oh, it's the
Inter
Milan
and
derby. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did see. Serie A posted a TikTok.
So, Edwin, what do you think? You think City?
I mean, Real Madrid have been on shit season right now. Their last 2 games they lost, and they were low tier.
They're terrible. They've been terrible in the La Liga. Yeah, but I think Champions League. The form they were in the Champions League.
I can see like a Benzema hat trick. Why not?
The thing is, like, they're a different team in the Champions League, so it could go either way.
And I think that's what I think that's what Guardiola's got really focused on is which one does he want to win the most.
If Man City has a chance, it's right now. Because
Yeah.
Real Madrid.
Man City could play their second team and probably still win the league.
Yeah.
Win the
Yeah.
Premier League, correct? Yeah, probably. But fair play to Arsenal because I don't want to, even though we got most likely second. We can get
We fair play award.
we can
Doesn't
get
the team win that in the World Cup?
Yeah.
Thank
maybe-
God.
yeah.
All right, congrats
No,
to
but-
Arsenal for the fair play award.
But for a team that didn't make it into Europe last year to end the season with at most 90 points, we brought the fight to City. But I mean, look, if we didn't have the injuries that we had towards the end of the
Holy
season,
moly, I'm drawing a blank. Who did Will Ferrell play in Talladega Nights? What's his character's name? Holy
I know
moly,
music,
don't
not
remember his
movies.
Fucking character's name. No, he says being second's just first loser. But fair play award.
no. But I think if it wasn't for Arsenal,
It's pretty good.
It wasn't for Arsenal.
if it wasn't for Arsenal, City already won the league.
It's
weeks
funny
ago.
how like
They already did win.
fandom works because say City was atop the whole year and then City started slipping and Arsenal had this crazy ride at the end of the year, you would be like, even if we finish second, it's a great building block towards the future. Next year's ours. But since Arsenal came out fucking firing out of the gates and you guys were so far ahead at the start of the year, to have this quote unquote collapse, even though you guys were like deep down you knew that it was still unlikely.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a
yeah.
different feeling than like ending so strong versus the way you guys are finishing now.
I had more heartbreak of England losing to France in the World Cup than I have
Well,
Arsenal.
those are just one game.
Remember when England beat
Right.
Italy?
Wait, who did Harry Kane miss the penalty or did Lloris save it? No, I actually don't know. I don't remember.
I think
Skied
it was
it-
Italy.
skied it-
Really?
It skied it over the bar. Yeah.
What about when Saka
I-
and
I
what
fell.
about
I fell to the floor. I was at a pub and I fell to the floor.
Remember Saka's penalty against Italy?
Is that when they hit the post? No, Rashford hit the post.
No, Donnarumma saved it.
Yeah, he did.
And he didn't even know.
Remember when Italy beat England?
Okay, that's our Euro 2021 roundup. That happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, but we
Thank you.
English.
Actually, Edwin, question for you. Do you think?
Show now.
No, he's okay.
No. Do you think that who you think's had a better season, Arsenal or Man U? If Arsenal finish second and Man U win the FA Cup, who's had the
Trophies.
better season?
Trophies.
Man U. If Man U still gets in the Champions League,
I was about to say,
trophy, then it's
Man U,
obviously
because
better.
of how shit we've been for the past, like, who knows how many years. Arsenal have been building this shit for, like, who knows how long now.
Well, it's Man U.
No, I mean how?
Because we keep changing managers every single year.
That's true. Ten Hag's been a great appointment for you. I remember, like in the beginning of the year when you guys,
like this hire.
he hated Ten Hag, especially like after the
Winning
Ronaldo
solves
thing. You
all.
wanted him out.
But we've been building.
Eric
you guys
Ten
have
Hag.
gotten to the top and just
Yeah.
completely
See
crashed.
back at
No, I rate Ten Hag, and as much as I don't like United, I think they've done a very good job, and I think Ten Hag, getting rid of the big personalities in the team really helped you guys.
Yeah, the blackballing of Ronaldo, who it was not a popular decision at the time, even though I don't know if the team liked him.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of them.
He's a tough guy to like. If
I
I
think-
was around him every day,
Well, yeah, because apparently Ronaldo walked into the kind of the cafeteria.
was it true that the weight room has not been updated since he last got there? Because that's
Yeah.
insane.
It's
So,
old. It's
I
so
don't know if you
How
heard
is
this,
it
Connor,
possible?
but
High school gyms get updated. Yeah.
because
I
the,
don't get
the,
that.
the Glazer family doesn't like investing money into Man U.
They
Yeah,
don't put anything
They
towards
only want the
actual
Bucks to win. Who else do they own?
it's
What is with you,
It's
Brits? You guys hate America.
basketball
You
team.
hate what's his name? Cronky, right? Cronky out, mate.
he's done all right now. I mean,
Cronky out. Wenger out.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
It's Saudi Arabia. You see,
400 million a year.
see, he's not playing for PSG anymore. He already said he's not playing. He's got banned for 2 weeks for the because that is actually
All right.
400 a year.
Hypothetical. Does Messi do this if he doesn't win the World Cup? Because I feel like even though he's still playing, the Messi soccer book is closed after the World Cup win.
as much as I don't want him to move to Saudi Arabia, and as much as I think it's going to ruin his career. Would you turn down that paycheck if that was offered to you?
That's what I'm asking you guys. If the World Cup win does not happen and there's still that 2% left of, well, he didn't do this, which he did. Like, he's officially, he's one of the few athletes
Yeah,
where you
he's
can be
already-
like, everything
he's
that
ce-
is possible, he's done.
He's cemented his legacy
Yeah,
and just take
so
the paycheck.
Why it doesn't matter. If he doesn't win the World Cup, I think it's a
I mean,
pussy
it's
move.
sad because I think it's a bit more graceful than how Ronaldo left. Obviously, because Ronaldo did
left
that.
on horrible terms.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What I was about to say. Do you hear about what kind of Ronaldo was doing in the cafeteria where he was hated among some United players?
What was he doing?
So I think it was
Was he
Luke Shaw was
harassing?
having a chocolate cake, and Ronaldo threw a fit and tried to get all the good desserts taken away.
He's like the Jimmy Butler of, I guess. No, I you know what? I like that because even
Yeah.
though it's harsh, like that's a leader.
No,
Like
I
you got to
get
do
it.
that shit. Like Jimmy Butler. I mean, it's a basketball reference.
We're gonna agree with you. We're not.
No, I
no,
don't.
I get it. I get why he was. I get why he was doing
It's
it.
the little
but-
things in life. It's like, did Luke Shaw have a bad? This is not what actually happened. I don't know. But did Luke Shaw have a bad game because he had chocolate cake the day of or the day before? No, but it's like a mindset thing.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta like try as hard as you can. You gotta do the little things right, and then eventually everything else will take care of itself. I agree with that. I've actually grown. I hated Ronaldo when I was younger.
It's
I
like-
like it more and more as I get older.
It's like me saying I'm going to go on a diet and go to the gym and then come to Chris's house with a full bag of McDonald's.
Really, imagine if that ever happened IRL.
I know.
Soda and Shamrock Shake.
Never be me.
Exactly. So I understand where he's coming from. Any final thoughts from anybody? Great show, by the way. Great ending.
Final thoughts? I'm proud of you.
You made a bold prediction that Chelsea gets relegated. Anything else you want to look back and when we come back in August, September, and be like, that happened? Oh, any like life predictions? I predict that I will. What's like something fun? I think I have a girlfriend by our next show.
Me too.
Hopefully.
Me too.
All right. Do you
Wait,
think?
can I pay for one? Does that count?
Yes.
Yeah. me
Even
too.
for a night. Okay, that's your prediction. Well, you just stole mine, Chris. Yours? You think you don't have a girlfriend by our next show?
So this is what 4 months, 3 months.
Like, what is something you want to accomplish? Well, you can talk about the real estate stuff. Just something you can look back on when we come back for the fall and be like, oh, wow, I did that. That I said I was going to do.
I want my Suns back to be right.
All right. Suns will win the finals is Chris's
wa-
prediction.
Suns will win
Edwin,
the
any life predictions? You want to get the hell out of here, probably.
Nah, maybe I don't have a girlfriend at the end of this.
Whoa. At the end of this episode?
Whenever you guys come back.
No, by the end of
All
finals
right.
week.
Well, Edwin's graduating. Everyone say congrats to Edwin. Woo. All right. That's it. What a great semester. Thank you, guys. No draft?
Wait, one last thank you.
Oh, Bryce Young went first.
I've got one last
give a
thank you,
shit.
Connor.
Yeah.
Thank you for this show.
Of
Thank
course,
you for
Ben.
inviting me.
You're the man.
Thanks, Connor, for setting it up. I'm happy to be your co-host. Thanks to all the producers and co-hosts. It's been a great couple what was it, like 10th episode now?
Yes, we did
Good 10
2.5
episodes.
months of this. which
Excited
is
to come
nuts.
back next year. We'll have our next semester. We'll have football. We'll be locked in more. Yeah, Bills are not winning. So yeah.
Bigger and better next semester. Thank you everyone for listening. Good luck on finals, and we will see you in August.
Woo! That was good.